Hey, I'm back! Yes, indeed. Press F to pay respect to the stream. Because, it totally died again. It totally died again! It totally died again. I don't think there's anything I could do for that. I don't think there's anything I could do. But it's time for some more hunting. Let's go take a look and see what's out here. We've got the familiar scent of the long-ear, a tiny scale beast smelling of the metals, or a small feather beast. It looks like there are no humans out here today, which is good. It's good. No humans today. Let's do a hunt of the long-ear. Ooh, we have to move quickly in order to get it. Silently draw nearer. Yeah, we're not an even match anymore. We're stronger. Will you strike now, or... I think we need to draw nearer. Ooh, and now we can strike. Yeah! Did we defeat it? We did! No harm shall come to me. Yeah! Woohoo! Learn more about long ears and you've gained some energy. I want to take a look at something else too. I want to take a look at the scale beast. It's a tail beast. So it's a snake. We're gonna go fight a snake. Seems completely oblivious. Wind is neutral. Okay, I want to silently draw nearer. Silently draw nearer. Okay, it's weaker than me. It's weaker. Okay, I want to observe as well. And strike. Nom 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 nom. Delicious. A small but satisfying meal. You swallow the tail beast whole, feeling its long body settle within you, breaking down to pure essence and becoming yours. Okay. Nice! Now, what about the feather beast? It's a pheasant! A shimmerling, foraging for food, following the way of its people. Its scent is still free of the pungent fear or even alertness. The wind is neutral. Okay, so it's very flighty. If it runs, we will not be able to catch it. So we need to get real close. It's not very far away. It'll only be several heartbeats. Oh, but we could try even closer, but we are likely to fail. We are likely to fail. Observe. And... strike! Oh! Damn! We failed. We failed. Oh well, we tried. And we learned about it, too. So we know that birds are probably out of our grasp for now because they're so fast. Plus, we don't need to hunt for another couple days. Okay. Let's go take a look at the wolves. This could be risky, but I want to take a look at the wolves. Oh, that is beautiful. You have ranged far this sun and are returning to your lair when the dusk is suddenly split by the most beautiful sound you have ever heard. It's not the work of just one animal. Several beings are rising up in a song, each of their voices distinct and important in the braided music which pours out from them. It can only be the mighty clan singers, whose music is renowned among all. These beautiful hunters are said to cultivate invisible, shining bonds between each other's souls, binding them together in clans which are then capable of carrying out fearsome, elaborate dances of destruction, where many move with one mind, one will to be victorious in battle and the hunt. Pausing, you listen to their music. We are the people of the foretelling song. who sing with one voice, which is many voices. To be alone is weakness, to be together is strength. Praise be to the great green, shod of the mother's being, pouring out sweetness in the crystal pure waters, and the ruby sweet essence of our honorable prey. Praise be to our prey, whose flesh becomes ours, givers of life, dance partners eternal. We remember with song your great sacrifice. Praise be to those who came before, our ancestors who learned to walk across love and violence, across being one and being many, and not be split in twain. Praise be to Earth, great mother of us all, for we love her and are one in her. Hear now our song of joy. We live, we live, we live! Every voice is distinct, and yet they all flow together around each other. When two strike the same note, they instantly split apart, so that each voice could always be heard, and yet support as a support and partner to every other. It's like a blessed forest, a great green of music. You've learned about the way of clan singers. The clan singers' music is indeed wondrous, but their strange togetherness is somehow both right and wrong, a brilliant and yet violation of the spirit of independence, of strength alone which guides the kin. In that moment you feel fascinated by their strange unity, disgusted by their foolish praise of cooperation, moved to raise your own song of joy with theirs, indifference these lesser Furbrous beasts are nothing to you. Raise your own song of joy. Ooh, I want to do that. You find their melodious celebration of life and great powers infectious, and a pride and joy swells within you. As the singers do, you raise your head skyward, so that your song will go out to all four ways equally, and you sing. Mine are the people of ancient days, lords of destruction, bringing forth cleansing fire. Though alone I am strong, all I know is fear, when they face the flame within my breast, behind my eyes. Praise to Earth, the great mother of us all, and to Sun, the great giver, eternal Father. I live and feast and grow great. I live, I live, I live! The singers cease their music for a time, listening to yours, and you feel both pride and fear, knowing you've gained their attention, and that your age that is a very dangerous thing. On other nights, you continue to hear their music, and it makes you think strange thoughts. Ooh, our water mastery went up! Yes! Move fluidly! Ooh! Hell yeah! What perks do we get? 3rd grade of mastery. You've learned to pacify foes, singing a calming mind song which temporarily reduces the enemy's fire attribute. Oh, okay. That's cool. That could potentially be helpful against, a great enemy, but I doubt that, we can still beat the Lumberkin. I think that is way above what we can tackle, so I'm not even gonna try. You know, that's for a second playthrough, you know? Those two great treasures, I'm sure, are above what we can handle. I want to also take a look at this one. I feel like this is gonna be either really good or really bad. Whoa. As you're returning to your den at dusk, an odd, keening voice draws your attention. Investigating, you discover a strange sight. 2 groups of tailless beings are rotating, gyrating on their spindly hind legs while clutching each other with their forepaws. What could this strange dance be? The dark ones are no-tail givers. You can smell their musky, oily scents, each one different. But the bright ones, what are they? They appear somewhat like no-tail birthers, but they most certainly are not. Eerily, each one of them has the exact same smell, with not a trace of difference, as though they are just one being pretending to be many. They're giving off a powerful birther scent, perhaps too powerful, and laced with overtones of blackberries and lightning. And heat radiating from their bodies makes them almost glow in your eyes. The shrill noise is coming from them, a song of sorts, their voices lifted in a too perfect harmony. The no-tail givers seem transfixed by them, And as the dance continues, the Brightlings, for this is what you've decided to call them, draw the givers closer and closer, allowing more and more touches from their forepaws. One by one, the couples detach from the dance and retreat into the trees, each pair separate from the others. Only one pair remains. Ooh. Okay, so I feel like the no-tails here are being lured into a trap. Ooh. Like, you know what they say about the enemy of my enemy is my friend. However, what if instead... Like, you know... What happens if I... You attempt to sing into the giver's mind, but there's some kind of interference, so something else is already singing to it, although in a completely different way. Confused, the no-tail shakes its half-naked head and looks around. Seeing you, it panics and retreats. The Brightling looks at you as well, but strangely, you scent neither fear nor surprise, only a kind of mild annoyance, before it suddenly vanishes, leaving absolutely no trace of light nor scent behind. What are the Brightlings? What are they doing with the no-tails, and why? Perhaps a wiser Drac may know more. Okay. Interesting. But like, imagine, yeah, you're just about to, like, I don't know, like, lure this guy away so you can eat him or something, and then, like, a literal dragon is just like, hey, what's going on? Hey! Hey! What's up? Okay, notably when we hunt, we don't seem to get more familiar with elements, which is kind of a bad thing, but, oh, this would be risky, but I want to do it. You know what? I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to go fight some sheep. Here, the hills are being slowly nibbled barren by a multitude of fur beasts. Members of the once brave Surefoot tribe, they are now slaves of the no-tails, weak and servile, though their flesh remains savory and healthful. There are many, many of them here, mostly birthers and hatchlings, and you could hunt here several times before their numbers grow thin. Around their necks and in the stone walls that enclose them, however, they bear the mark of servitude which the tailless have placed upon them. Attacking these slaves of the no-tails may provide much food, but there may be consequences in the future. Hunt a slave? Yes. No-tails are threatened by your actions. Oh. Okay. You encounter it foraging for food, following the way of its people, is yet ignorant of you. Okay. We are evenly matched aside from its speed. Ooh. Strike. Prey yet lives. Finish it. Here we go. Okay. Face you in final combat. Let's use an earth ability to bite it. It braced, but it didn't survive. You can see by the tailors keep these for their meat. It's indeed pleasing to the tongue. You've gained a lot of energy. That's worth. But I think we need to, like, we only needed one. We only needed one. Any more than that, and they are going to rush after me even faster. The long, clawless paw prints of the no-tails have appeared dangerously near your den, and their scent is now in the air when you awaken each new sun. If you wait very much longer, you are likely to be discovered. You should head toward the entrance to the Great Green. Okay. So we have a couple days left. What else can we do? Like, if we head down here, it's going to be very, very dangerous. But we can at least do this. Ooh, it's a quarry. The no-tails are destroying a hill. Like ants, they are carrying its vast corpse away, one piece at a time, to their hive. perhaps to be eaten, though you know of no other animal which eats the very flesh of the Great Mother. Most interestingly, they have unearthed something very strange in the process. It seems to have some sort of large claw or fang, but its essence is entirely alien. Simply being near it makes your teeth rattle and your bones quake within you. The No-Tails have summoned an authority among their kind to determine how to proceed. What will you do? Attack the No-Tail and seize possession of a strange object, set fire to the hillside to distract the No-Tails, sing to the slave beast the No-Tails have restrained nearby, or silently leave. Oh, this is because I attacked their other one, right? So I can now sing to it? Because I think these are the hidden options. The Great Grazer placidly waiting nearby has a simple mind, but with your patience, you manage to get it to trade thoughts with you. It informs you that the No-Tails do not, in fact, eat the Great Mother's flesh, which they pull from the hill, but fashion various things from it, whose purpose the Grazer does not know. It does, however, remember feeling this teeth-rattling essence before, when it accompanied its masters to meet what it calls the Diggers. They seem to be some kind of other being, tailless and not quite the same as the tailless you know, who live far away from the sun and fashion great things out of shinestone and jewels. Whatever this thing is they found, it may have been lost by the Diggers, and may be something of importance to them. At this point, the Great Grazer's thoughts and opinions begin to have more and more to do with the grass. It must be getting hungry, and you stop communicating with it after a few questions in a row are answered with nothing more than, "Grass, yummy grass!" Well, hey, I gotta have priorities. Let's set fire to the hillside to distract them. Your powerful flaming breath soon sets the back of the gutted hillside alight, and the No-Tails scramble to investigate. The tailless leader drops a strange object on the ground, but the warrior is still standing near it, only half distracted. Snatch it quickly and run. We have a slight chance of succeeding. Try to steal the object without being noticed. This has good odds. It's a Great Grazer to create a further distraction. You know you're not quick enough, leave while you can. We'll try to do it without being noticed. Keeping to the green parts of the hill for camouflage, you move from cover to cover until you are only 2 body lengths away from the artifact. You curl up, coiling your spine like a spring, waiting for the perfect moment. Ooh. Are there dwarves? I think so. When the warrior turns its head at a bark call from another tailless, you silently grasp the object and carry it away, unseen by any of the bipedal menaces. You hear their vocalization turn loud and agitated as you leave the area with your newest treasure safely in your jaws. Treasure! A shake stick. This long forked tooth is made of shinestone, or something very like it. It is laced with copper-scented veins, and some parts move very slightly when pressed. Sometimes it makes your teeth ache within your jaw when you touch it. Ooh. I wonder if we can use this tool to break some silver out of the rock. Ooh. Now, because now we have a tool! We have a tool now! We have a couple days left. And then we need to go to, like, that might actually be the Great Green right there. That's probably what we need to do. But I want to take a look at the silver again. And I may need to just look at that as well, just to see what it is, because I got kind of scared of it, but I honestly shouldn't be too scared, you know? Okay. Oh, I don't have a tool. I still don't have it. There's a hidden option. If only you had a special tool for this. I don't. Okay. I want something this time. It's a long and weary affair to break the jealous, miserly stone away from the precious treasure using the hard parts of your body, and you injure yourself twice, 1 broken tooth and 1 split claw, but you do manage to get a few chunks of treasure out. A very few. Figures. I wanted something for my time. Now we're a little bit injured, but hopefully not too injured. Yeah, we seem to be okay. Okay, flee to the Great Green sooner, risk losing it all. I think I have 1 more day of freedom, so I'm gonna investigate this, and then tomorrow, I think we leave. As you explore the base of the mountain which splits the Heartbone Valley, a curious scent captures your attention. It smacks of shinestone with a hint of fire and sweet rot. Following the scent, you've come to the entrance of some kind of den. It is blocked with water-eaten shinestone, browned with decay. Some of the smells which emanate from it have hints of crystal and other Stranger Things. Stranger Things? That's a show on Netflix! What? A spark of excitement runs from your forehead through the tip of your tail. There may well be treasure here. Attempt to rip the den cover. Examine the cover more closely. Attempt to dislodge the cover with your weight or leave it alone. Let's examine it more closely. There seems to be a small piece of shaped shinestone a snout's length below the cover. It probably serves some purpose. Perhaps it opens the cover? You cannot reach it with your tongue or talons. Use your tail to pull the switch. Fetch a stick and use it to move the switch. Attempt to dislodge it with your weight or attempt to rip it. Let's use our tail. Your claws may not reach it, but you are just able to fit your tail into the widest part of the cover. Deftly, you use it to grasp a small shinestone a bit below. A few yanks of your body and it moves, and the cover swings suddenly open. You roar in pain as your tail is pinched, and thrashing, you pull the cover clean off. The way is now clear, though your tail is throbbing. Descend into the strange den. Once you reach the bottom of the shaft, it levels out. With some difficulty, you manage to turn so that you are moving snout first. There's almost no light in here, making your eyes nearly useless, but traces of interesting scents abound. There's something below, as well as the traces of small fur beasts moving through the area. It's a rat! It's a rat! You have made only little forward progress when you sense something in the darkness before you. It is a bear tail, one of the tribe of small fur beasts, renowned for their keen senses and knack of survival. Even against great difficulties, there is something very strange about this one. However, something is both wrong and right. Surprisingly, it does not flee from you, but approaches and calls out to you with its mind. 1 and 1 combined into 2. 2 and 2 combine into 4. 4 and 4 combine into many. It can only count to 4, guys. It can only count to 4. By the enlightened mind I bear, which can grasp even number, and in the name of survival this one brings warning. Danger awaits in the abandoned lair of the others. Guardians living and unliving bar the way below. You tempt destruction by your presence. We do not threaten, only advise, great kin to be. You never heard of a mere bear tail able to communicate in such a way. Normally their thoughts are shallow and easily understood. What do you do? Ask about the strange lair. You tread beneath the stiff-shut bones of a work lair of the Delvers, the sun-fearing, two-legged takers from below. Though they are gone from here many turnings ago, their twisting of the Great Mother's body remains, resisting the healing breath of time. The burning ones and their servants from among my people remain. Tread carefully, this lair hungers in strange ways. Ask about itself. This one is never ever, enkindled envoy of the almighty beast, the undying master, most powerful of your great kin. This one is on a holy mission. The master commands it. More than this is not for you to know, O honored one. Oh, okay, so it's good we didn't eat it if you're an envoy of something greater. Is there a treasure below? Perhaps, but there is also danger. Know that there is no treasure in all the world which is worth trading for the destruction of the self. So has the Great One spoken, and so it is. Okay, dismiss from your presence. The bear tail makes a low, snouted gesture of submission and respect and retreats into the darkness. It leaves not even a scent trail behind, which is slightly terrifying. A beast without a scent is a defiance of all you know to be true. Ooh, so we can go back or forward. I think we go investigate a little farther. This is the same place we were in before, wasn't it? Oh boy. This is gonna be interesting. Oh, there are more rats. The dance of destruction begins. Oh boy, okay. Oh, they're not that strong. I feel like Burning Breath is probably going to be pretty good, right? Your opponent's battered, and oh boy, but I am also battered. They used a water attack. Okay, of course. They would move swiftly, of course. Yeah, that seems dumb. Oh. My wounds are now beginning to slow me down, but they're more slowed than I. So they attack water. Did they attack air? I think they attacked air. If I bite them again, more air. It's fine, I won. Do I get to eat them now? The one or two of theirs are too wounded to escape and are easily consumed. Gain some energy. Okay. It's risky to keep moving onward then. Maybe just a little bit more? I want to see if there's anything... no, we should leave. We should leave. Before we get too injured to even go anywhere. It's unfortunate, but I think we have to. You cannot see it, but you feel a new sun has risen above. Time flows on. We've spent all day in here! What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh no, we are so lost, aren't we? Okay. I think it's water, air, at least so far that we've discovered. Ooh. Okay. I need to see where they are. Okay, they're gonna attack with... Oh, never mind. They're dead. Okay. At least we have some energy. But I need to get out of here! Can I get out? I think this is the exit. Explore the base. You can... Curious, it's a hint of fire and sweet rot. Yeah, some kind of den. Yeah. Leave it alone for now. Okay. There are definitely dwarves, but... We don't have time. We don't have time to do anything else there, so I think we need to head to the Great Green. Which I think is this. Yes. There we are. You've come to a sacred place. Any good beast could sense it. A verdant gateway, redolent with laurel, mint, and sweet decay. A being more powerful than even the kin has claimed this place and what lies beyond. It is the entrance to the Great Green. The Great Green, the forest primeval, where your people have hunted since the first kin emerged from its chamber. It is infinite in its beauty and its danger, changing as the turnings pass. Though its denizens of long ago are mostly gone, the spirit of the Great Green remains, forever in its perfect state of constant transformation. This is the end of the Heartbone Valley, where great Darktooth lays claim to the land, and the No-Tails build their inscrutable objects. No-Tailless has sullied this place beyond with its otherish presence. Once you cross the threshold and take it for your own, it shall be your true home, your domain, and you may never return to the Heartbone Valley unless it be by Darktooth's permission, or to challenge him, a feat by which you will surely be incapable of for centuries. The trees sway greatly, and in them you can almost see hidden shapes, visions of what may be, how you might build your life in the wild. Has the time come at last? Will you gather up your treasures and leave Heartbone Valley behind to begin the next verse in the song of your life? I'm ready. Deep in your core, you sense that this is the boundary of your infancy. If you continue on, there'll be no returning. Are you truly certain that it's time for you to leave Heartbone Valley, the place of your hatching, behind? I am sure. I am sure. You return to your den and swallow up your treasures. You know that they are mere trinkets compared to the wonders that await the discoverer in your home-to-be, but they represent the trials, the precious failures and successes with which you first learned, and you will regurgitate them when you have found your lair within the Great Green. I swallowed this? That sounds uncomfortable as fuck. Pausing, you take one last look at the tiny den, already too small, which was your first home outside the chamber. It has become a haven for other good beasts, and you begrudge them not. You have made up your mind, and this land is no longer your home. No, it will become. And there we are. As you return to the boundary and take a single step across, your feathers rise instinctively. The spirit of the Great Green is watching you, judging you, and it is not alone in doing so. Ooh. Oh! It's another dragon! A coppery mass lunges at you from behind a nearby tree. You narrowly avoid being hit by a raking talon. Your attacker is a truekin and a hatchling as you are. From its scent, it is obviously fruit of the same creator. It's our sibling! One of its rear legs is warped, withered and inward turned by some cruel trick of the One Song. You decide to call this kin Twist. It draws into itself as much of the traditional posture of challenge as it can. It hisses at you. Invader. Defiler. Turn back. The heart of the Great Green is mine. I alone am worthy to inherit the prey-ripe realm of my creator, the land for which it suffered, for which it was destroyed. My justice shall descend upon all who enter as surely and inexorably as the fall of night. Begone or feel my wrath. Apparently Twist has claimed the Great Green, and quite recently at that. It has not properly scent-marked the border, nor does its essence yet creep through the soil or sing through the wind as it does when the land recognizes a new monarch. What will you do? Ask about the territory it claims, inform Twist you are its sibling and closest kin, offer to exchange treasure for a right to rule, mock its deformity, express pity, challenge, or leave the Great Green and search for another territory. That would be one hell of a trick, considering this is called Golden Treasure the Great Green, so I think that's where we need to go. Ask it at the territory. I am the flame of the flame, the one who overcomes. Though still in my infancy, I am feared by every long ear and tree tail in the place of my beginning. My greatness is such that the One Song has seen fit to place a challenge in my flesh, a recognition of my exceptional nature. Had my form been perfect, I would surely claim all earth for myself. But for now, the heart of the Great Green will suffice. The verdant air is redolent with prey scent, and a power slumbers here nearly equal to my own. It shall serve me well. Begone or be crushed beneath the weight of my incipient glory. A sibling, close kin. Obviously, I am not nose-blind. We are indeed kin within kin, but what of that? Our creator scattered many small life fires about, many chambers. Some lay fallow, the seed of life incomplete within. I found one such and consumed it. Others escaped the chamber, but were destroyed by weakness of body, or mind, or essence. They were failures. So it is with many in this deadly yet impartial reality. But I forged a glowing greed in my core, a blue-hot desire to overcome, to gather all to myself. And yet I endured, and so have you, kin of my kin. This sun we shall discover which of us shall inherit the territory for which our mighty creator gave its life. Can I take a look at your stats? I can't examine for stats. But I imagine, we can fight it. And you know what? I think we will. I think I'm gonna challenge for territory. Let it be so! I'll show you the strength of mind which has overcome my every obstacle. There can be no hatchling among the king who is more clever than I. As his challenge, it is my right to set the terms. If you can answer 2 riddles, one after the other, I shall withdraw forever. Oh, okay. Riddles. Riddles. Okay, I can do riddles. Savor that fancy all you can. You will not be victorious. Let the mind challenge begin. Give me food and I shall thrive. Give me water and I shall die. What am I? Fire. Sun and moon may rest upon me. Yet I am not burdened at all. I have no face, but when I dance I sing. Though I am not your home, still you may dwell in me for a time, but stay not too long, not too long. What am I? Sun and moon may rest upon me, yet I am not burdened at all. I have no face, but when I dance I sing. Though I am not your home, you may dwell in me for a time. This one I don't know. The fire one I know. This one, Okay, wait. Have no face, when I dance, I sing. You may dwell in me for a time, but not too long, not too long. Is this the sky? Because the sun and moon backseating? Go ahead and give an idea. Give an idea. Let's see. But I think it might be the sky, because the sun and moon rest upon you. It's not burdened at all. Have no face. When you dance, you sing. We've listened to the Song of the Stars. Though I'm not your home, you may dwell in me for a time. Like, we can fly for a time, but then we have to land. What am I? Is it the sky? Could be the sky. What do you think, JK? What do you think? Sounds like a tree, but sky sounds fitting too. I don't think it's a tree. I don't think it's a tree. Like, the sun and moon don't rest upon a tree. I think it's the sky. Oh, that was wrong. Times unnumbered have you taken me in, and just as often given me back, only to take me in again the very next moment. What am I? Breath. You are victorious. Woo! I wonder what the second one was, though. I don't know. Your superiority proven, Twist is forced to slither away in search of a new home. With so little land unclaimed in this world and weighed down by both youth and deformity, its chances are slim. But such is the way, the good way of the Dratkin. The strong survive and the weak perish. Nothing now stands in your way. It is time to cross the threshold. With essence ablaze, you enter this realm, this place of magic, this setting for the grand adventure which will be your life. The Great Green shall belong to you, and you shall belong to it, so it is sung by the music in your heart. Following custom, you journey for 5 full suns after leaving Heartbone Valley. Your new home must not be too close to Darktooth's. You will need a good and wide hunting ground, and the Elder's power should not be slighted. You are gloriously alone. There is no trace of No-Tails here, nor has there ever been. Their kind has never marred the heart of the Great Green, the wild forest primeval. They will eventually. This turning of earth draws to a close. A colder wind ruffles your feathers. The trees are shedding, their scales falling around you in golden tribute. A bone-deep fatigue sets in. Your first great sleep looms. You must find a lair to claim and a place to lay your body and your treasure. One crisp sun, you see it, a high swell of earth's flesh, a place of sight and safety. It is high enough to survey the lands around it with impunity, yet low enough to allow easy access for a young kin such as yourself, who cannot yet tread the air. Near the top of the great hill, you find a source of blessed water murmuring down the stones into a small pool. The earth beside it has been hollowed out by some good beast in times now gone. It'll take time, but you may be able to expand it into a proper lair. Your weary paws are unwilling to move from this place, and you drink deeply from the pool, clear water before going deep into shelter, hoping for a sign that this hilltop refuge is meant to become yours. Ooh. That is a dragon spirit thing! And as you sleep, you dream. Something is touching you lightly. So lightly it is only a touch of soul, but you smell its mighty essence around you, over you. It is greater than the greatest kin, and yet less than the least, devoid of a body, and yet holds your entire being within itself. It cradles you in a wordless song, which is the wind in the grass and the flowing waters. The trees sing prayers to it in reverent creaks and rustles. It remains with you for a time, then silently withdraws, your innermost being reaching after it passes from you. Mother. When you awaken, you know in your core that the soul of this land, the spirit wood, heart of the Great Green, has accepted your presence here. Oh, okay, that's what that is. Okay. Your essence and mind are in agreement. This land shall be yours. All that remains is to announce your claim to other kin and hope that they do not challenge it. After scent marking the surrounding regions, you lift up your forepaws from the ground and spread your wings. Reaching out with voice and mind, you sing the traditional song of claiming. I stand here under sun's grace, my claws firmly rooted in the land. In the name of air, fire, water, and earth, I take this land unto myself. Its flesh is my flesh, and its essence my essence. All good beasts here I claim as my prey, my source of my life. All treasures here I name unto myself. So it is sung, and so it may be. Only the wind answers, and as the sun fades with no challenges nor replies from any other kin, this land is now yours by right, and not a moment too soon. Your first great sleep is nearly upon you. You dig out a smaller chamber within the cave opening atop the hill and lay your body down within it. Your mind is sliding downwards into a warm void. With the last of your strength, you seal over the chamber, and darkness swallows you. Part 2. For the structure that we raise, time is with materials filled. Our todays and yesterdays are the blocks with which we build. Thus alone can we attain to those turrets where the eye seeth the world as one vast plain and one boundless reach of sky. H.W. Longfellow, The Builders. There are no measures within the great sleep. You have become unacquainted with time. After beyond long absence, your mind begins to dip back into your body. A drop per moon, per sun, per turning. You cannot be sure. Eventually you feel your flanks moving with each slow breath. Your limbs, your scales, your feathers. When you at last feel your eyes again, you open them to the darkness briefly. You see nothing, but it is still a minor victory. Suns later, you guess, you are able to drag your claws against the packed wall of dirt sealing you in. You are so weak you fear you may die here. At last, however, you see signs of light. You are desperately thirsty and so hungry that you cannot even feel your core, but you have survived your first great sleep. You widen the gap and squeeze your body out through it, surprised at the difficulty. Oh! We are so much bigger now! The reason soon becomes clear. You have shed the short limbs and coppery armor of infancy for more colorful coverings and a larger, sleeker frame. It's almost like having a brand new body. You have left your old life in Heartbone Valley behind completely. The Great Four have put their mark upon you as well. Your armor and feathers have taken on the colors of the elements which you have favored. Already you are unique, different from all other Drac. Oh, so now we have different colors. Okay. Are we colored kind of like water and earth then? Is that what this is? I don't know. The sight of your current self fills you with pride. Quite a long time must have passed, but you have endured. The warming earth below your paws, the air flowing over the hilltop, and even the water which you now drink all taste of adventure! Your world has grown larger. This land, the Spirit Wood, is greater than Heartbone Valley. As you explore and claim its treasures, you'll be tested in new ways. With each success and failure, you will learn and grow and be able to take on greater challenges. Prey here is even more diverse and also more dangerous. Tiny creatures can no longer sustain you. Tree tails and long ears are too small to fuel this new body. You must seek larger prey. In time, you'll have to deal with other Dratkin. Challengers may attempt to take your lands from you at any time, and the nearby territories have masters of their own. You are still too young to challenge them for their lands, should you desire them, but not too young to learn their ways and truths. Setward from your lair, you can barely make out the great tree which rests the spirit of the Great Green. It has accepted your presence, but if you wish to deepen your relationship with it, you must find your way to its home. The No-Tails have no presence in the First Forest. Your time here is limited only by your growth and your ability to protect against those kin who would take it from you. Your infancy is over, and your adolescence has begun. Explore, grow strong, and find treasure. It is only by learning, you will gather the power necessary to become great. Alright! Cool! Your song of life continues. That's my pile of treasure! Exit your den. Admittedly, my voice is getting a bit tired. There's a lot of reading in this game. Surprise, surprise, it's a choose-your-own-adventure. But I really love this. I love this so much. Oh my god, there's so much depth. I am shocked at how much depth there is. Ooh, the Lumberkin warrior is still awaiting a glorious end. How long were we asleep? Huh. Wow. What is this? Rest and recuperate. Okay, that's what that is. We're not, like, on second thought. So that's the Great Green. I want to take a look at it. Oh, it is such a vast expanse. Is that... That's the territory of, That's the territory of Darktooth. Oh, this is this where we grew up? Then, or a little infancy? I don't know. I think we came from this way. I don't know. Maybe the camera turned, maybe it didn't. But, oh my goodness. There's so much to explore! I may just play this in my off time. I love this so much. And it's making my voice way too tired to keep going for today. So I think that's where I'm gonna call it. I think seeing the whole tutorial of this is a good enough showcase of what the game is about, because it's just gonna keep being more of this from here, and I